Okay, so hello everyone, I'm Marlo. Let me fucking close this shit up, bro. This shit is fucking up my like lighting, and this should be better. I think it is better, but I'm like so red on camera. I don't know why. I'm not red in real life, but yeah. Well, today we are going to do a quick little trade recap because, today was a pretty fucked up day for me. I unfortunately blew my account. I didn't even know why. Up until this point, I thought I still had the account, but apparently I had, I think it's called trailing drawdown. So I exceeded that limit, and unfortunately I blew my account again. But it's okay because next week we are just going to buy another account, and I'm more than sure that I will be able to pass it. This time I will not buy a select account on Tradify again. I'll just try to buy a growth one and pass that shit in one trade because I'm sick and tired of winning trades and not being able to actually pass my eval. So, what I'm going to do is just that I'm going to get one account, I'm going to take one trade, pass my eval, and that's it. And I'm going to do that shit, and probably I'm going to go in depth until I actually pass one eval. But that is going to be like a big milestone, a big step in the right direction. So, yeah, let's go to what happened today. Today I took two trades. This was the first one. We were bullish on the 5 minute. We were going to take out these London highs, and I honestly thought that this trend is going to continue. So what did I do after I saw that we made this 5 minute retrace to the downside without actually breaking 5 minute structure to the downside? And when we inversed this fair value gap on both indices, ES and Nasdaq, I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have this shit marked out anymore on ES, but it was. I think I waited for this top gap to be inversed on Nasdaq. Well, I got into this trade, and why did I get into this trade? You may wonder, because obviously Nasdaq was way more bearish than ES. I think you guys can see that right here. Well, I believe that we had way better opportunity to the upside on Nasdaq. Well, I got into this trade. I hit my first take profit, but but I was a little bit greedy, and I I didn't close partials. I didn't really do shit. I just moved my stop loss because we had like a big ass stop loss. I just moved that shit to break even, and I got stopped out at break even right here on this candle. Well, it is what happens. I thought that this shit was going to continue. Unfortunately, it didn't. And because I had like such a strong bullish bias, I thought that when we are going to actually break structure again, I'm going to get in another trade, and we broke structure right here. But I waited for some type of retrace because I really didn't like the risk reward on this. I really like wanted these highs right here. I was aiming for a 1:47 risk reward ratio, but unfortunately I got stopped out right here. Probably my stop loss was something like this, or honestly I don't even know. But yeah, I got stopped out right here. That ended up in me losing $500. Unfortunately, I didn't know that I had like this type of trailing drawdown, so I ended up blowing the account at $48,525. But yeah, it is what happens. It is what happens. But it's okay. I'll still get this shit going next week. Well, what I do think I could have done better was look at like how much liquidity did we sweep on ES, because obviously if we swept like almost all of my draws on liquidity for the day to the upside on ES, we were fucking due for a fat ass retrace. Honestly, I don't even know why this retrace was like this. I think this was some news or something, but that really does not matter. What does matter is that I should have known that we are due for a retrace and we're not going to just go up and up and up because we were like overly extended to the upside. But yeah, I think this is like the two mistakes. These are the two mistakes that I did today. One, first of all, that I got greedy and I did not take partials when we hit my first take profit point, which was this one. I wanted to take partials here, but it is what happened. I got stopped out at break even. Then I wanted to re-enter the trade because I didn't lose shit, and when I did, I blew my fucking account because, saying this shit again, we swept almost everything it was to sweep on yes. But yeah, this is what happened today. This is how I lost my funded account. Honestly, bro, like today, it was one of those days where I just knew that I'm going to lose. Like, maybe it's just the fact that I got into the markets with this mindset. I wasn't really ready. I came and watched the charts like 10 minutes until market open. So, obviously, that had something to do with how I was concentrating. But yeah, I'm not mad about this shit. I'm actually like not mad at all. I know that this is just a small lose that I have to take in order for me to like win big, because this is what is going to happen. But yeah, my bias was correct for the day. I would have gotten a good ass trade if I wasn't greedy, but it is what it is. I wouldn't have made like that much because I did not over risk. I did not get into a fat position just due to the enormous stop loss that I had. So like yeah, I respected my rules today. I did respect my rules. The only fact that I lacked was my greediness and the fact that I wasn't like so focused and I wasn't in flow state, so I could actually see that we swept so much of this liquidity, and then obviously we were due for a retrace. But yeah, this is what happened today. By the way, this trade was taken on my Kick channel, kick.com/Marlow the best. So if you want to see me trade, if you want to see every thought process behind every trade, please remember to enter my live. We are not that many there, and I would love to chat with you guys because this is what I love doing the most. So yeah, this was my trading day. This was my trading week. Unfortunately, we blew the account. We ended up blowing the account. We had a good run though. We had a pretty good run with it. I'm not mad about anything that happened. We ended up the losing streak this week, so not bad, not bad at all. Well, yeah, this is what happened today. I'm going to leave you guys right here because I'm going to a festival in my country. It's called Beach Please. Playboy Cardi is going to perform tonight. I hope he does because he was due to perform yesterday night, and for some reason, due to bad weather, in fact, he was not able to arrive in my country, which is pretty fucked, but it's a-okay because we are going to see him tonight. So yeah, I'm going to end the video right here. I'm going to get dressed up to go to the fucking festival, and I'll see you guys into the next one and into the next week. And guys, we'll fucking pass this shit. It's going to be easy peasy. See y'all. Bye.